Thank you so much for joining me. This GameEdged. We're trying out Call of Cthulhu, and yes, we're going to say Cthulhu. Developers are saying Cthulhu. I'm going to say Cthulhu. I'm sure you guys are going to get in confidence and tell me how to pronounce it properly. But that's actually how it's supposedly pronounced. This is a Lovecraft-style game. If you guys are not aware of it, definitely a lot of you might like that. If not, thank you again to developers for sending me a key. And again, get in confidence, get in likes, of course, if you're enjoying this. And if you want to see more new stuff, you know, just hit the like button, of course, and get in confidence and tell me why you like it, why you don't like it. I mean, just tell me why. Don't put that little thumb down and not tell me why. At least I'd like to know why. Anyways, we'll test it out, see if you guys want to see more of it. We'll go with a one shot. And if you want to see again more, hit the like button, smack it up. Let's get rolling. Ooh. Oh. Nice. A little bit of fish guts everywhere. Alright. Game saved. Perfect. Let's see this wonderful guts. This is as far as I've seen it, so looks good. Like seaweed and stuff? I think so. Alright, move. Yeah, WASD. Perfect. You guys could be going through a little tutorial. A little fishmonger area. A little bit of some craziness going on. Very, very nice. Very nice. Looks really cool though. Crouch. I can't open this, I guess. I mean, it doesn't look like I can either. Not with my bare hands, that's for sure. Alright, crouch is control. Alright. I mean, flashlights. Can I grab that? Oh, what is that? Enter darkness. Alright, so I should go over here and pick this baby up right now. Alright, is that perfecto? Now I can actually check this out. Alright, nice. I'll pick that up. Obtain bolt cutters, so I guess we're going to be going back and bolt cutting the crap out of that, unless there's something in the ship I should go double check. Looks really cool. Holy... Dude, man, that was not funny. That was not pleasurable. Alright, when you look at the ship, it gives you a little bit of a wobble feel. It's kind of odd. Whoa. It makes me a little seasick. Without even being on the boat itself. Alright, so I guess we're going to snap the bolts here. Like, so do I need to go and select them or anything? No. He's smart enough. Awesome. I do appreciate that. I hate when they make you go and pick up all the stuff, change it, put it in hands.
In my wake, hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Okay. When you woke up and had a really bad trip, man. Holy dude. The lighting is really nice. Is that thing still alive?
What a putrid offering.
Okay. He does not appreciate the offerings, I guess.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
They want me to run. Okay, let's get the running going. Why would you choose me for? Can I turn this off? Damn, that's super bright, dude.
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Holy crap, dude. Yeah, you shouldn't test it.
I hate whiskey.
Yeah. I don't blame you. Alright, consult diary. Here he goes. I'm a private detective agency contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After a Great War, I decided to set up in Boston where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small thing, case follows the other. Adultery, settled scores, and disappearances and actual disappear. All right, cool. And they're not actual disappearances. Excellent. Yeah, I consulted it.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Alright, so it looks like he's been having a little bit of nightmares. Doctors will repeat to me I no longer need my remedy. Alright, cool. Good for you. Despite the treatments, I get to hear my voice in the dreams. Alright. Should I drink some more here? I mean, at this point. One bourbon, one scotch. Well, one whiskey this time. One beer. But, yeah. I'm the kind of guy who doesn't drink at all. Okay, appreciate it. Nothing wrong with that. Just really makes me feel like I'm in Shining when I hear that kind of music.
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Yeah, you should. It's kind of a pain in the
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Open this up. No? Rotate, escape. Alright. I'll pick it up in a few seconds.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
I wonder if the phone stops ringing if I don't answer it. That'd be pretty cool.
I used to be an avid reader. Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Yeah, seriously, brother. That's gotta be uncomfortable shit. I've done it before, though. I slept a long time. Alright, let's pick up this phone.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce? Private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Alright. Look at characters' points. Each character points allows you to improve score skills. Alright, why do I need to do that? Okay, so I guess they want me to do this one. The ability to influence those. We talk about power of speech. Alright, I guess we're going to increase that. Right, we're good. F for add. How many do I have? I don't even see my points. I have available 6 points. Do I need to, like, kick this up a notch? Or there we go. I think that's what they really wanted me to do, right? Kicked it up. Does it tell me what I want? Score or skills. Each character allows you to improve. It's not telling me what I need to do, though. Just want me to go some strength, that one. Well, you have to really dump the points to get there, eh? Kind of regret this one here. Alright, let's remove this. This one's almost done. Ability to hide objects, improving skills, and increasing chance of finding objects, hidden objects. So I like that. Let's give ourselves a tiny bit there. Represents a knowledge in human behavior, improving the skill and chances of understanding. Right, we're still far back on that one. And here, occultism, knowledge of occult science. Alright, same here. This one's pretty far in. Medicine represents a knowledge too. And what's investigation? Alright, that one's right up there. Alright. Well, we're gonna add we don't even know where points add, so that's pretty cool. We've done really good, so what is validate? We'll press enter.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
I hope they do something about the audio being bounced back like that. The bounce goes up really high, and then cutscenes goes down and goes up, and then the cut. Oh, it's a little bit off on that one. That one's, it's not horrible, but just it feels like it should be fixed without doubt. All right, let's investigate.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
It's very deep, brother. All right, so Dr. Repeat. You guys want to pause that up? I want to see what this game has to offer. There's other things. Up top here. It's true. Pierce itself. We got another points. Clues. Oh, there goes some inventory. Lost battalion lighter. Alright, that's cool. Alright, let's see his file.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
A dining room, and it claimed that the whole family and police decide a domestic accident, but they nevertheless incite on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? The press cuttings, an article written in about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, and a business from the island of Darkwater. They live in a recluse life. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I mean, not very much clues or anything else.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
I need, about her mental Here you go.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Okay. Story.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Okay.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Alright,
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Alright. That's cool. We know about Railway House. We're gonna go...
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Alright, so you got that, and of course we got clues here. You can go through them all. We keep everything as we go. We didn't get extra points for that. And the case itself, I guess you go through the rest of these and find out a little more. Very nice. There's my book, right? I think. No, that one beat it. Volume 1. Alright, so that's not the book we want. Dancing young practitioner. Did I take that? I guess I did. Did that give me points? It did not give me points. Sanity. Interesting. Mental trauma.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. I used to be an avid reader.
Alright, but you did a book you just talked about. Maybe you want to tell me where the... Oh, there it is.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
I have never heard of that either. Interesting.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
I don't think I need anything else here. Alright, there's a hell of a cutscene beforehand. I'm going to tell you right now, it was pretty lengthy, so I decided to cut it out. It was a long intro. Cinematic style. Just the boat floating. So, yeah, we had to cut this out.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Alright, well, it's... There's a guy fishing down here. There's one over there, too. I don't know if I need to talk to that dude behind me right now, but... How you doing, sir?
Please, move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You seen how old this thing is?
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you...
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Alright, Aspa Warehouse 36.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
That guy's creepy.
You
Look at
can't
him.
understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
Great. Yeah, you know, I'd believe them over the cop. Prohibition.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Alright. Open. What was he called again, this thing? The Stranded Whale. Alright.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Looking for it. Yeah. That's
You
right.
saw it just like me. That bum deserved a lesson.
Yeah, but he's a regular, and you're not.
I can see that you and I are off to a bad start. I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Alright.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Alright, let's see here.
The Stranded Whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Alright, find out about Darkwater, leave. What is this?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been...
Oh, come on.
Drinking it. Anything else?
He's being a douchebag. Let's find out.
That'll be all for now.
Alright, I really don't care about the drink anyways. I'm not that desperate. I don't know if sure if there's anything cool. Look at our harpoon gun. Nice. Look at this dude here.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Wow. All right. Dude, man, that's some serious branding going on there. Holy dude.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
All right.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Okay.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
That guy over here is... That guy over here is telling me about, call me son. I was like, damn, you look younger than me. All right.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
All right. Warehouse for rent, June, fishing, storage activity. I wonder if anything has with that afterwards. We'll keep that.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
All right.
She will do it again, you know. Oh, the girl doctor. Cold. She won't stop asking.
There's a girl here. 2 seconds. There she is.
What you looking at, stranger?
She can certainly put them away. Nothing at all. What's a woman like you doing in a place
The
like this?
clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Just beat it. Just beat it. Wow, and they're cheerful sons of you know what in this area. All right. I don't think they're giving me much more information. Seems like it's pretty much. How's your bar stool? Is it better? Good. I think we understand each other, right?
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor,
Oh.
what did he say?
He laughed.
You guys are repeating the same thing over and over again. You guys are gonna close me off?
I said you were a bilge rat. And even a poxed limpet.
There's nothing for you
think
here
don't know
either.
what you're doing?
Beat it.
Hidden in the fog?
I'll shut up your big mouth once and for all.
Optimistic.
All right. Well, seemed like a little bit. Was a guy in the balcony? I didn't see him. Nothing. All right. It's a very nice looking game, I tell you. I'm not going to lie to you. It actually looks very, very nice. A couple things here and there, but yeah. I mean, definitely a story-based game. I like it. Little things here and there need fixing, but it's not horrible.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
All right.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
All right. It's still legible. 1897. Partial dates, rest of documents. Okay. Were you telling me to meet him? I didn't... Oh, there he is. See if there's anything this guy's hiding. Medicine again. Oh, wait, we didn't check to see. I forgot to check. What else can we add? We have an extra point. I got an extra point. Anything close? This one's close. Let's give ourselves some medicine. I think actually those books bring up this part. I think it's very possible. Alright, let's add. Medicine, alcohol. What? Improved by objects discovered environment. Alright, cool. Alright, well, this will have to do better with this guy here. What to add? Alright. Yeah, sure, whatever. So those books are very handy. Very nice. So they're very important to check everywhere.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
You see the back of that? No. Wooden leg.
What a macabre souvenir.
Guy trusts us pretty good for us to go snooping around his place. This isn't exactly a museum or anything. Climb up there? No. I'm limited. It looks like good job at moving your stuff the wrong way. Oh.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Keep your men under control. You can afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. This is Cat. I wonder if it's the same girl we just met. Just make payment to the carrier. All right. Tough Chiquita. I like that. A little bit of leaking going on there. All right.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
The chatoire. Any kind of books in there? Chatoire kind of flush now. Well, I gotta admit, the guy's pretty darn clean for a single man here.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Dang.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
That's what we saw right here when we came in. Right over there. All right, sir.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
You tell me.
I thought you would have worked it out. It belonged to Charles Hawkins. Ship owners from father to son.
I see. That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain Cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth, and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Oh, I'm okay. I'm cool with that. Alright.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Interesting. So they start to slide the, I guess, the wheel in to the water. And it's causing some hoopla, and I think they open up the back here.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Alright. Gotta be careful.
Where do you think you're going?
Must get into this.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
Guys are interested in the warehouse.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
What's the difference between a police officer and a private detective?
The badge?
Exactly. Apart from that piece of metal, there's nothing that sets us apart.
You think so?
We're looking for the same thing, you and I.
Okay. Spare me the next verse. I'll tell you what I know. There are sailors who think that there's a beast prowling around the docks. Then again, these guys panic at the thought of bringing a rabbit onto a boat, so...
I see.
And there are others who would like to use the warehouses for their goods.
Who are they?
Sorry, I really can't talk about them. You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Jeez. So he's not gonna let me into this warehouse, is he? You're real not nice a man. Not at all, actually.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
What?
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Right.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Okay.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Alright. Alright, we're good.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
See you later, alligator. So I'm thinking the statue, I saw one across the way, and I think the one they're talking about was defaced is most likely the one up here. We'll go check that out, and then you guys have to get in Caulfields and tell me if you want to see more of this wonderful, well, this game is actually pretty darn cool. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Wow.
Damnation. I broke it.
Alright. I did not know you can do that. That came out of nowhere. Was this something I did? I don't know if I clicked that. I got a Zippo 2 at home. I love them. Alright, what do they do?
St. Brendan. Patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Very nice. The lighters stay out all the time now? Can open up this one. This one is something there. And I guess this one I just still can't do anything.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Alright. Maybe I have to do something for that. I have no idea. Can I jump up in here? No jumping ability. Nothing. Alright. Not sure if I like I mentioned, I'm not sure if I put this lighter out by pressing something. I'm trying to test with other buttons and stuff, but I don't know. It seems like it just popped out by itself. But pretty cool so far. I do like the story. I think it's very interesting. I'd like to know a little more of it. Again, if it gets up to you guys, if you guys want to see maybe a tiny bit more, make sure you hit the like button, get into Caulfields. If not, you want to pick it up for yourself, the link is in the description field, of course, to pick it up on Steam. And yeah, absolutely amazing. So thank you, developers, again. Thank you guys for being here, all your support. You guys are absolutely amazing. This is GameEdged. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.